Miss Amanda and I work for the Springwater Public Library, and today we're going to go check out something very, very cool. Something that I did not know about before I did these tours. Today we're going to go talk to some firefighters, and they're going to show us some of their neat trucks and everything that they do. So come with me and let's go learn about firefighters. Hi everyone, I'm Miss Amanda and I work for the Springwater Public Library, and I'm here today with the Springwater Township Fire Department. Hi.
Hi there, how are you, Amanda?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you so much for having us today.
All right, so we just had some questions about what it's like to be a firefighter. So what do firefighters do?
Yeah, Amanda, great question. So what firefighters do is every time someone is having an emergency or calls 911, no matter what it is, no matter if it's big or small, the fire department will come as fast as they can and try and make the problem better, in a
That's
sense.
fantastic. So what is your favorite part of being a firefighter?
Well, one of my favorite parts of being a firefighter is actually interacting with the public and having the chance to not only teach everyone of all ages about fire safety and about the fire trucks and the equipment that we use, but I think mainly actually is dealing with the kids and stuff and seeing the smile and joy in their eyes, because it reminds me of how much I dreamt of being a firefighter as a kid, and gives me the same joy every single time.
Very cool. All right, so do you want to show us the truck and everything on it?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So this is Springwater Tanker 25. It carries about 6,000 or 5,000 liters of water.
Wow.
Inside this big tank, because unfortunately not all of the township has fire hydrants around it. So we need to bring the hydrants to you.
Yeah, I don't have a fire hydrant at my house, so that's great.
Absolutely. So some of the things we have are, we got some water pumps, some generators. We've got hand tools inside. We've got a big pump as well in case someone's basement is flooding very dangerously. We're able to pump the water right out of it. We've got a big hookup for if we do have a hydrant, get all the water inside. Inside the truck, if you guys want to come in, I'm not sure if we can like zoom in or
Can you get in, Jen?
walk in here.
All right.
So what we have here is, this is where all the firefighters sit when we're going to calls. And in the back here, we've got our SCBA, or self-contained breathing apparatus. This helps us breathe in any unsafe environment that we could have. So we would sit in the chairs and we can just pop out and go off to what we're doing. So we've got this big bottle that has a bunch of air in it, just normal air that we breathe around outside today. And it hooks up to a mask, so we can always have nice clean air to breathe if it wasn't safe. We've got the big lights, the big windshield, the big siren people hear when we're coming down the road.
Oh, that's where it is. Okay.
Absolutely. And if we come through this way, we can see Emily there helping out some other people learn about stuff. So right here we've got our hose that we have to help put out the fires. Lots of hose ready to go, pull it right off the truck, can spray water right away. And here we've got our pump panel, which tells us all the pressures, all the water.
Wow.
What else do we have? Lots of tools. Just one of our nozzles we have.
Oh,
A little bigger than your one at home for gardening.
A little bit bigger.
A little bit bigger that we have to use. Fire extinguishers, safety cones. We've got more hand tools. We've got some saws that we have in case we need to cut anything, wood, people's roofs, stuff like that. And finally, this is very interesting. So Springwater also responds to wildland fires. So what we have here is packs for wildland firefighting. So all these bags have very, very long hoses that actually get wet. So if there's a fire in the grass and our hose gets in it, the hose won't break or won't catch on fire. because it always is wet, keeps it nice and cool and safe for us. And we have these backpacks that we have here that we can just fill up with water and start spraying the fire.
Wow.
Right there.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and then just one more thing is we have, remember those air bottles from earlier? We carry some extra air bottles on the truck here just in case we need to use more. That's pretty much all the exciting stuff on the truck. Miss Amanda, I don't know if you have any more questions.
Very, very exciting. I just have one more question. So where do firefighters live?
So firefighters actually live at the fire station.
Oh, so maybe we'll take a trip to the fire station after and you can show us there.
I think we can do that for sure.
All right, thank you so much.
Okay, awesome.
Hi everyone, we are here at the fire hall and I am here with firefighter Jeff and he's going to show us where we are.
Hi everybody, this is fire station number 3 in Menacing, and this big building behind us is where the fire trucks are. So if we can get the doors to come up and we'll show you where the fire trucks are. So come on inside. So this is our pumper truck for this station. It's number 31. The 3 stands for that it lives at station 3, and the 1 means it's a pumper truck. So come on in. So because the pumper truck is the first truck to leave the hall, it's always parked out front and ready to go. And it's plugged in to keep the batteries charged up and the radios charged up. So this is where it stays. So come back a little further. This truck is number 35. So the first truck means it lives at station 3. The second number means it's a tanker truck. So anything ending in a 5 is a tanker. So you can see the big tank on the back of the truck here, and it's loaded with water, and it's always the second truck out of the hall. So that's why it's parked behind pumper 31. So it goes first, then this truck runs second.
Very cool.
Okay, if you turn around, we'll show you where we fill our air bottles. So these are the air bottles that are on the truck, and we have to fill them in this room. So this room is our air compressor room. This is the air compressor. It sucks in air from outside the building. It's the same air that we breathe right now, and it compresses it and puts them into the bottles. So we load up these machines with the air bottles. Inside here we can load 6 at a time, and the air comes from outside through this machine and then through these ports and gauges, and then it goes into the bottles and pressurizes them for the firefighters to breathe. So this is our compressor room. And if we come out this way, we'll show you where all the firefighters keep their gear. So back along this hall, this wall is all the firefighters' bunker gear. It's all cleaned and racked and ready to go. So when the tones go off and the firefighters come to get the trucks, they run to the back of the hall, get their bunker gear on, then go into the trucks, and then they go out to the call. So we have one more truck at this station. And it's our newest truck. It's our aerial truck, and we just got it this year, and it's going into service at the end of this month. And you can see it's fairly big. It's got the ladder on top, and the ladder goes up to 110 feet in the air when it's fully extended.
Wow.
And then this truck is designated A1 for Aerial 1, and it only leaves the hall when it's requested by the fire chief to go to big fires. So we come up through here. So this is the pump part of the truck. This is where the firefighters sit. There's a small tank of 1,000 gallons of water on the back, and then we operate the ladder from up top there in that little crib area up there where the firefighter stands. And then one firefighter would sit up here in the basket. when it's deployed. And then they would operate the nozzle that's underneath here. You can see the nozzle there, and the firefighter that's in the bucket would operate that nozzle.
All right, thank you so much for having us. I think I learned a ton of new things about what firefighters do. And that's it. Thank you so much for coming with me today, learning all about firefighters and what they do and their trucks. I feel like this was one of the most amazing story times ever. I'm so excited that we got to share this together, and I can't wait to have another story time with you. And so, to sign off the story time, we are going to do the song we do every week. We are going to do If You're Happy and You Know It. So if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! Great story time, everyone. Thank you so much for coming along with me. Bye.